Hi Libra, how are you doing? I thought I'd bust out the last couple of days of the month for you, okay? So for those of you who are new to my channel, this is called the Crux Ansada spread, where I shuffle the cards 10 times, and it gives me a broad overview of what you have going on for the time period that I meditated for, alright? The deck that I am using is called the Orisha Tarot deck. They're a Nigerian Yoruba, based on a Nigerian Yoruba religion, okay? And that's what it looks like. Alright, so let's begin with your reading, alright? For your starting point, Libra, you got Zapana Shapana. This is a sign of Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but I feel more so this is you. Yeah, you definitely are dealing with a Virgo. Okay, but this I feel like is you trying to do some kind of introspection, trying to figure out something that I feel like has come to the surface for you recently. All right, so this could be the truth about a relationship. This could be someone telling you know, kind of like I'm feeling like two-faced energy. So this could be whereas you thought that someone was truthful, and now it's like it's coming to light that they were it's almost like they tried to do something shady here. They tried to bring in some kind of shady energy into your environment, and it's almost like you weren't seeing it. You thought, how I feel like you thought that this person was your friend. You thought they were really there for you, but it turns out that they ended up being a bit conniving. All right, and they're jealous. So there's like conniving and jealousy going on with a Virgo individual in your life right now, and I feel like some kind of exposure has come up. It could even be like online. All right, it could be through texting, calling. There's some kind of exposure here. Either you expose them or they expose you for some kind of jealousy, for some kind of backstabbing and manipulative energies that are going on here. So if not that, I do feel like if someone is pregnant or if someone has children, I do feel like the children are possibly not doing well in school right now. I feel like they could be being teased and bullied at school for whatever reason, and there's a need to possibly go up to the school and speak to the principal, vice principal, possibly even like the school psychiatrist, okay, or like a counselor for the children is what it feels like. All right, and it's like oh, someone that you feel like is doing, yeah, you definitely feel like someone or is doing you wrong, and you're not understanding why they are. Basically, you're trying to come within yourself to figure out, what did I do to make this person, this group of people, do this to me, basically. Okay, and your second, for your waiting, what you're waiting on, you have the Six of Earth here. All right, so you're kind of waiting on you're waiting for your savings to come in. This could even be your taxes. You're waiting for your taxes to come in too. And this could be you having to possibly give money to an earth sign individual for whatever reason to help out with something. All right, so this could be helping this person buy a house, a car. I feel like even finish a project. All right, or you want to join in on their project is what it feels like too. Okay, so it's like you're needing to spend time really helping others to help heal a relationship that didn't go the way you thought it would go. Okay, and with this also, I do feel like you are waiting to travel, and I feel like maybe in another 6 weeks or two, or 6 weeks or two, maybe two, but 6 weeks possibly, you're trying to do some kind of travel. I do feel like I'm getting Martha's Vineyard for somebody, so someone wants to go there. That's a very nice place to travel to. And I'm getting like Montage. All right, so those are in the U.S. For those of you who know what those places are, those are in the U.S., okay, in terms of traveling. So waiting on money to come in, possibly through business with another person. Could be an earth sign. All right. Third position in your present, you have the Five of Air. So you got this is your energy, and that of Gemini and Aquarius as well. Okay, with this, like I said, you did have some kind of backstabbing, manipulative energies going on here with someone who is not an air sign. So like I said, you did have a Virgo who you feel like they were a little bit two-faced it for whatever reason. They could have did something that was a bit shady. All right, and they didn't tell you, and it's almost like if you feel like you want to protect yourself, like you want spiritual protection is what it feels like to me, because of whatever it is that they did. All right, I'm not going to go into detail with that, but I do feel like I do feel though with this card as well as like, okay, yes, okay, enough with that. But Five of Air is like you're having to defend yourself. This is not a defending card, but you're trying to, someone else is possibly trying to defend themselves against something that they have done. Okay, but it's like they done it, They did it, but it's almost like whatever it is that they did, you saw it as like backstabbing. They backstabbed you, all right? But it's almost like they're defending themselves as well. So they're positively defending themselves, but at the same time, they're backstabbing you, or you definitely feel backstabbed by somebody here. I feel like you got an Aquarius in your environment as well that's not telling you the truth about something. Someone could be trying to get you to, ask questions about this Aquarius. Someone's asking you questions here, is what I'm feeling too. All right. So as to like if you saw somebody in a location, did you see? Okay. So it kind of feels like it could even be like a police officer is asking you these questions here. Okay. Fourth position in the future, I'm going to skip that and I'm going to go to your fifth position. I'm going to do the fourth last because it is the future, and it will only be fitting if I do it last, okay, because it is the future. Your fifth position, you got the water element. Okay, you got water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, you could be, I feel like this is like a motherly figure that you're dealing with, someone who is a mother to you. I feel like you're having to possibly talk to this person about something. This could, you're talking to this person possibly like about a relationship. This could be about another family member. This could even be about your partner that this person is trying to tell you about. I do feel like, however, that whatever it is that you're talking to this person about, I feel like they won't be able to really give you what you're looking for. All right. So they I feel are also as stumped and as lost as you as to like what happened to something or like somebody, a job, etc. All right, so they're just as confused. And whereas you did have communication, though, from someone who you felt like you could have trusted to give you everything that you were looking for, and it turns out that they couldn't do that, or they just were not there for you, basically. Sixth position, your accomplishments, you got the enslaved prisoner here, okay? This has to do with you kind of feeling blocked in a situation right now, not knowing what to do. I do feel like, however, you will get out of this, though, at one point. But it's almost like there's confusion associated with this card, though, too. It's almost like it's like somebody unintentionally got themselves into a situation that kind of like bound them. So if you look at the card, the person's head is the only thing that's really free. The whole body is bound. Or like maybe somebody's into like sexual bondage, like being tied up or something. And maybe like you're not really into that, but your partner is. Like bondage, sex, or something weird like that. All right. And with this, okay. All right. TMI. I'm just saying. All right. So with this, I do feel like if not that kind of thing, I do feel like you are trying to figure out, you're trying to get down to the truth about a situation, but it's going to take some time. Okay, so if this is at work, where actually you feel backstabbed, you have some jealous people at work going on here, it does feel like to me like you are trying to be a peacemaker. Okay, nobody wants to be other people to be jealous of them. You know what I mean? It's like ego stuff that's going on here. Okay, whereas like somebody's ego is being stroked really, really hard, but it's almost like you have jealous people too. So it's almost like somebody's not liking the jealousy, but it's like stroking their ego at the same time, basically. All right, and with this, I also feel like you're trying to possibly buy and sell a home, but you're worried about the location of the home. So that's why I'm saying, I'm feeling like maybe there's an area that's a bit sketchy. You're not sure if you want to live in it, etc. is what it feels like. All right, but it is an accomplishment, but it does feel like to me, you don't really care about other people's jealousy, though. You're kind of like you're kind of free-forming right now. You're kind of doing what you feel without the help of other people, without the thoughts of other people as well, okay? Okay. Seventh position for your spiritual self, you have the Three of Fire here. All right, the Three of Fire, this could be you dealing with fire sign individuals, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And with this, there's some kind of determination. You could be trying to learn something from them, but it's like they need the patience to deal with you. I feel like somebody thinks that someone else is a bit flighty right now, and that's why it's hard for you possibly to get in contact with this person too, this fire sign person. And it's like you're also worried about their involvement. So they could be involved in something that you didn't know that they were involved in. So like I said, you got an earth sign person that was coming off a bit shady. Then you had an Aquarius that was a little bit strange in terms of trying to figure them out. But then you have a fire sign person here that I feel like you're tied to, that they also are a bit shady. So it's almost like you're in the middle of like a square. Or you're in the no, I'm not going to say a square. You're in the middle of a triangle here. You look at the bag of gold, that's you. And then you're surrounded by 3 other people. And you're like, what is going on? I didn't know you two knew each other. I didn't know this is what was going down. But I feel like it's finally coming to light, though. Spiritually. Like, you've been having dreams. Possibly, the kind of dreams that you've been having are kind of like, interesting. Fireworks. Firework dreams. Like, not even dreams, but like for some reason maybe the word fireworks has been coming to your mind a lot. Like fireworks. And fireworks to me, like, they represent like arguments as well. It could even have to do with the 4th of July for whatever reason. Maybe you knew someone, you met someone during the 4th of July. Something there about the 4th of July. Like, it's going way back. So this is like this has to go back like a while ago. But something about the 4th of July is very relevant in terms of this 3-way connection here. Like, you didn't know that people knew each other. Like, they might have met during the 4th of July. And there's some kind of like, because of their meeting then, that year, it brought up some kind of issue here. And like in your family, there's something there. Alright, you let me know what that is. It feels like people met during one time. So it could be you and 3 other people that you're tied to. You didn't know that they knew each other, but they tried to be secret about it. But you didn't know that they were connected. But now you're finding out something happened that they teamed up and did that came to the surface, and now it's coming to light for you, basically. You're like, oh, what the hell? It's kind of a shock. There's a shock to somebody there. Okay? Let me see here. Interesting reading. Very interesting energies that is going on. Alright, in your 8th position, you got the 2 of water. You got water sign energy. This could be you teaming together with a water sign person to get down to figure out this trio. Okay? Trio that you didn't know existed. You're like, what in the hell? There's some kind of confusion surrounding someone's I'm feeling like somebody like someone's passing, but it happened already. There's some kind of confusion there, but it has to do with like 3 other people or something. That's why I'm getting the fireworks, because it's like it's like like I said, these 3 people, you and 3 other people met, but you didn't know that they knew each other. And it's like they were planning something. Like, there's some kind of weird energy there that they were planning something against someone else that you know. And it's like you're tied to a water sign that you're using a water sign to resolve an issue between you and these 3 other people. All right? So it could be at work where somebody like someone got charged. Okay, this feels like business. This is a business issue. Someone got charged more than they were supposed to be charged. So if you run a business and you're selling something, you overcharge someone accidentally, but they didn't think it was an accident. They kind of took it really personal. So I was like, oh, she want to charge me that much, and then they kind of took a drastic action, is what it feels like, for no reason. If not that, oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. It feels like, yeah, like a business situation that kind of like went wrong is what it feels like to me. Wow. Okay. Interesting. That is your mentality. Your 9th position, you got the 8 of fire here. This has to do with travel. This could be you having to travel with a water sign. All right? Like, okay. Yeah. I feel in like a police precinct. All right, so there's like someone is getting questioned All right, but you're like needing to be there possibly to point out someone. Something happened here where you're having to travel, and it could have to do with a fire sign's involvement. Like I said, you did have people here that you didn't know they knew each other. So this fire sign person could be like your partner, but then like they're tied to like another Aries and like a Sagittarius, and it's like, and an Aquarius, a Sag, an Aries, and your Leo partner. They all know each other, but you didn't know, and they're tied somehow. It's having to do with an Earth sign person. All right, there's something there. Like you're having to question, you're having to identify someone based on something that they've done. There's something there, okay, in terms of like questioning someone, having to be questioned for some kind of involvement, dealing with an Earth sign person, okay? In the resolution, you have the 7 of water. All right, it's like someone is coming to terms with like self-doubt. All right, so it feels like a self-doubt situation, putting yourself down. This almost feels to me like what would have happened if I was there at that time, or what would have happened if I had only. This feels like you are like, it's like there's some kind of energy of regret here, like you wish that you could have been in somewhere at a different time. Like there's that kind of energy. You wish you could have been there to spend time with this person before something happened. Okay, is what it feels like to me, very heavily. If not that, I do feel like you're trying to like put the puzzles. You're trying to put puzzle pieces together, like I said, with the relationships in your life, with people, with you know what. You know what? Interesting. Very interesting. I'm even getting that song. It's a small world after all. Like, that's what I'm getting. So, exactly. That's why I'm getting that. Like I said, you didn't know that there were people that knew each other. You had no clue. You couldn't see it. You missed it. Like, you literally, it went way over your head. Is what it feels like to me. Like, you did not know that they knew each other. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. All right, so it's yeah, damn. It's a small fucking world for real. It really is. You just don't know who other people know. Very, very small world. All right, so like I said, be careful the company that you keep. You don't know who knows your boyfriend. You don't know who your boyfriend knows. You don't know what that person is capable of doing. Be careful of those kind of people. They're jealous. You got jealous people here that will go. People will go to any extent to make your life miserable, basically. All right? They will hurt. They will try to like do something to someone that you really care about, but it's like to make you feel bad about it. But it's not like extremely bad, but I'm saying like jealousy is a terrible thing to have inside of one's heart. All right? Basically. Interesting reading. Very interesting. Your future, you got dwarves and gnomes going on here. I'm feeling you got 4 years. I don't know if this is like 4 years to heal from something. This could be 4 years. This could be you going back to school and maybe grad school. This could be you finishing college. It's just going to take 4 more years. There's something here about 4 years. 4 years. You see, now it's going to take someone, how I'm getting this, is going to take definitely some kind of heal. It could have been from a loss, like there's some kind of healing needed, and it's going to take 4 years to possibly for you to heal. All right, but I mean, in terms of a loss, like if it was a person, I feel like, you know, it won't be like in terms of a person. It takes much longer than 4 years. Your whole life in order to heal here. All right, more than that. But if not that, I do feel like if you are entering into a new relationship, know who you're with. Is what I feel like. I feel like there's something here where you did not know that your partner, there's an element you did not know that your partner, you did not know that your family member knew somebody that connections, basically. Wrong connections, basically, here. that you didn't know, and you regret possibly being in a relationship with, you feel like, somebody that was not good for you. You weren't seeing who they truly were. You just weren't seeing it. You didn't know that they were connected to someone else. Like, there's some kind of connection, that there's a bad connection with people, basically, is what's going on here. Bad connection. All right? Oh, man. Libra. All right. That concludes your reading. If you would like, if you enjoyed the reading, please like the video and Facebook page. Don't forget to subscribe and share as well. If you would like a private reading with me, hit me up on Facebook, instant message, or email. All right. Take care, Libra. Bye.